At the Losers Club lookout base, they see a vision of Maddie asking for their help, which we know is a lie. They want you to wonder if Maddie is still alive, but it winds up being Pennywise just taking Matt's form, trying to bring them down to the cistern where it can pick them off and consume them at will, trying to make them more afraid, to make them taste better, which is why it doesn't pick them off right here. Part of the idea is that Pennywise can go after anybody that he wants at any part of the day. He mostly just likes to do this to have fun with people, to make them taste better. He doesn't actually need to make people afraid in order to consume them. He can consume people who aren't afraid. There are a couple of big references during his dialogue too. He says the sewer's where it lives. It is the name of the book and the it entity. So really it's Pennywise talking about himself, like I live down in the sewer. He also lies to them when he talks about sleeping during the day, feeding only at night. He can feed at any time of the day, and he doesn't sleep. He only sleeps when he's hibernating during the 27-year cycles. There's also another reference to this at the end of the episode during the credits. The song they play over the end credits, "The Devil Never Sleeps," is the truth of the actual matter. Pennywise does not actually sleep. Then we see Shaw telling Hanley about the 13 pillars and the truth of the matter. They know they're made from the meteorite that brought the it entity to Earth, and they form a cage around Derry, trapping Pennywise in Derry, which he then directly calls him out for, like, how dare you let me move my family into the danger zone and not let me know what was going on. To be fair to Shaw, even though he's making some very bad choices here, like this whole mission is ill-advised, it will not go well for any of them. He is correct when he tells Hanley that the plan was originally to have you live on base with your family outside the city limits where you would have been safe from Pennywise. Shaw explains that the military's main goal here, at least their next goal, is to capture Pennywise by shrinking the diameter of the 13 Pillars cage and then try to weaponize him, using him to win the Cold War against Russia, or the Soviet Union technically.
You and Colonel Fuller will lead a small team to secure them. Once in hand, you'll tighten the perimeter enough to control it.
And in order to do that, they're going to have to go to the house on Neibolt Street to get to them, even though this is also a lie that Taniel told them, leading them to their eventual deaths, or most of their deaths. One of the other clever things that Pennywise is doing here too is he's letting this all play out because he wants the military to uncover the 13 pillars, because he wants to destroy the cage that's trapping him in Derry, so he actually wants them to get the pillars. When Shaw mentions the military operation in 1951, he's talking about the Korean War, just a particular battle where a lot of American troops were killed. They try to make Shaw come off as noble in his intentions, if not very, very foolish, because this is a terrible, terrible plan that they have. Even if you don't know the Pennywise, the It canon, or you didn't read the books, you probably sense that there's no way they're going to be able to control him. Then we go to the tribe that is having a meeting about Pennywise, talking about the